First, I'm going to be applying my Benefit Stay Don't Stray onto my eye. And I'm just going to blend that out with my finger. And to help the eyeshadow that I'm going to be applying all over my lid, I'm going to be using the colour Tattoo in Barely Branded, which is just a champagne colour. And just taking like a basic concealer brush and just applying that just on the lid. So the eyeshadow that I'm going to be using for this look is the MAC Single Eyeshadow in Pink Freeze. This is a really, really gorgeous eyeshadow. It's like a champagne but with a bit of a pinky purple undertone. It is really, really gorgeous, and I'm so glad that I bought this. It was one of the eyeshadows that I bought for my birthday, so I've been loving it ever since. So I'm going to be taking that on an eye shading E55 brush and just going to be applying that just where we put the colour Tattoo. And I really want to pack this on because this is pretty much going to be the main focal point of the look. Now taking the Naked 3 palette, and I'm going to be taking the shade Limit, which is just a really pretty, really light, neutral, taupey purple type of shade. I'm going to be taking that on the Taper Blending E35 brush. This is really great for this particular technique. So what I'm going to be doing with this eye colour is I'm going to be applying it just in the crease. I'm not going to be blending it onto my outer V or anything like that, just applying this in the crease. I'm going to be blending it up a bit further too, just because my eyes are sort of hooded. So just in the crease, just going back and forth. And I'm pretty much going to keep doing this until I get the intensity of the eyeshadow that I like. Once you've pretty much built it up to the intensity that you like, I'm going to be taking the shade Nuna here, which is just pretty much a darker version of the shade we just used, and using a small taper blending E45 brush. This brush is perfect for focusing in just one particular area. So with this colour, I'm going to be applying it in the same basic spot, but I'm not going to be bringing it up any further to my brow bone. So I'm just focusing this just in the crease of my eye. I'm not trying to blend it up, I really just want to deepen up the crease. And the same thing with this, you just want to keep building it up until you get the intensity that you want. If you want to make this a bit more dramatic, you can apply this colour just to the outer V of your eye. It'll give your eyes just a bit more shape and make it look a bit more smoky. But for this look, I really just want that Pink Frost eyeshadow to stand out. So you're using the same windscreen wiper motions, just going back and forth, blending it into the lighter colour we just applied, until you get the intensity that you want. Now I'm just going to be reapplying Pink Frost shade just on the lid because we did lose some of that colour when doing all that blending. Again, I do want this to be the main focal point in the look. To highlight my brow bone, I'm just going to be using a matte cream shade. You can use a shimmery shade if you would like to, but for this look I just want to go with the matte cream. So I'm going to be using the colour Strange from this palette, which is just a matte cream shade. And I'm going to be applying that just on my brow bone. If you want to make your eyes a little bit bigger, take the Pink Frost shade and just apply it in the inner corner of your eyes, and this will just really brighten them up and make them look really nice and romantic. As far as eyeliner, I do want to make my lashes look really, really full and thick. I'm not going to be applying any liquid eyeliner for this look. So the eyeliner that I've been really loving is the Super Liner Silk Seam. I think it's pronounced by L'Oreal. It is fairly new, and this one is in the shade Brown Temptation. This claims to be waterproof, and it is very, very long wearing. So I'm just going to be applying that into my tight line. Next, I'm just going to curl my lashes. And first I'm going to be applying the Benefit the Real Mascara. This is just a sample size that I have. I really have been loving this mascara. It gives me so much length and it really separates my lashes. And then applying the Maybelline Falsies mascara just over the top of that to give my lashes some thickness. You guys can apply false lashes if you want. Unfortunately, I don't have the technique for false lashes. And using the Maybelline Falsies on my bottom lashes as well. If you guys want to know what foundation I'm using right now, it's the L'Oreal New Magique Fresh Feel Foundation. I don't want to put the application of that in the video because otherwise this would be way too long. But I'm just going to bronze up my face now using the Physician Formula Bronze Booster in, I think it's like just light or something, and with the Real Techniques powder brush. Just blending it down my neck, on my jawline, forehead. Then taking the Sigma Small Contour F05 brush with the same bronzer, and I'm just going to contour with it. This is a very light bronzer, but you can build it up. So if you do want something more intense, just use a darker bronzer. On the temples, just going to contour my nose a little bit. And for blush, I'm going to be using the MAC Mineralized Blush in Dainty, which is just a really pretty, you know, simple pink. And I'm going to be taking the Real Techniques blush brush. And this does have a bit of shimmer in it. I'm not really one for the matte look. I really do like more of a glowy skin. And this does have a bit of shimmer in it. That really nice glow. I am going to be applying a highlight. I'm going to be using the Mary Luminizer by the BALM with the Sigma Tapered Highlighter F35 brush. And I'm just going to do that down my nose. High points of my cheeks, cupid's bow, chin, and a bit on the forehead as well. I'm going to be applying a bit of the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. And for lips, you can either go with something nude or something bright. I'm going to show you what it looks like with the new Maybelline Color Elixirs. This is in the shade, what is it? Nude Illusion. And I've already applied a lip balm. So that's just with a nude lip. If you want to use something neutral, and if you do want to do something a bit more bright, I'm going to be using the Maybelline The Elixir in Hibiscus Haven. And there you go with just a brighter lip. I think the bright lip really looks nice with this look, even though the eyes are fairly simple and fairly shimmery. I think that even for the daytime, even if you're going out for lunch with someone, I think the bright one is really, really nice. But I do like a nude.